Reach out. Speak up. Speak out. You are the voice of a new generation. And this
is your station.
Top Radio 93.7.
Time for news on the hour.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Citizen FM News at noon. I'm Lawrence Omoite. The Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume, is assuring Nigerians of the government's plan to ease the pains of the hike in the price of petrol. Since the removal of the petrol subsidy, there have been a hike in the price of commodities. As a government, Akume said he has heard the cries about fuel price increases, and citizens should be rest assured that the government is working around the clock to normalize and bring solutions that ease the pain. Following persistent outcry of the Nigerian organized private sector against multiple taxation from the three tiers of government, the government has hinted of an impending plan to shrink the number of revenue collection agencies in a bid to boost the ease of doing business and reduce tax leakages in the country. This is even as it noted that the Federal Inland Revenue Service will be renamed as Nigeria Revenue Service as it seeks to harmonize all tax collection activities of the government. Special Advisor to the President on Revenue Matters, Zach Adedeji, disclosed this during a virtual Topaz 88 lecture series. The death toll from the diphtheria outbreak in Kaduna State has risen to 17, with 68 suspected cases identified across the state as of Sunday. This is according to the Kaduna State government. Out of the figure, 14 deaths were recorded in Kafanshang, Jamaya local government area, while 3 fatalities occurred in Markafi local government area. Giving an update on the diphtheria outbreak, the Chief Medical Director in the Ministry of Health, Dr. Jeremiah Daiko, explained that the results of the 20 samples that had been collected and sent by the Ministry for analysis were being awaited. The Lagos State government has responded to a leaked memo revealing its approval of 61 million naira for the mass burial of 103 persons. The memo dated July 19, 2023, capturing steps for the processing of funds for approval by the governor, surfaced on social media. The Permanent Secretary, Minister of Health, Dr. Olusegun Agboye, confirmed the letter in a statement on Sunday evening, but insisted that details were being misconstrued. The government official argued that the victims were from incidents of violence that occurred in the aftermath of the EndSARS crisis. The Nigerian Air Force has dismissed a NAF recruitment advert being circulated on social media platforms as fake and an attempt to defraud applicants. A statement by the NAF Director of Public Relations and Information, Air Commodore Edward Gambwet, on Monday said NAF is not recruiting and warned applicants not to fall prey to fraudsters. And on the foreign scene, 9 people, including 4 soldiers, were killed Sunday evening when a civilian plane crashed in Sudan due to technical reasons, the army said, as the war in the East African country entered its 100th day. The fighting has left millions trapped in their homes and some without water, particularly in the suburbs of the capital, Khartoum, where residents were calling for food donation to help them survive. Rival gangs fought in a prison in Ecuador, killing at least 6 inmates in the latest riot to hit the troubled penal system, the government said. Another 11 prisoners were injured in the new bout of violence in prison port of the city. And in sports, Germany began their Women's World Cup campaign in style as captain Alexandra Pope scored twice to see off debutant Morocco in Melbourne. It was a comfortable victory for world number 2 side Germany, who are heavy favorites to top Group H. Striker Pope, who was ruled out of the Euro 22 finals through injury, made a mark with 2 clinical headers in the first half. Meanwhile, striker Cristina Girelli came off the bench to head the 87th minute winner in Italy's Women's World Cup opener against Argentina. It looked as though Italy were going to be frustrated in Auckland by a gritty defensive performance from Argentina before substitute Girelli came good to end the 1-0 victory. And that's the Citizen FM News at noon. I am Lawrence Omoiti. Good afternoon.